30. It is March 150th, and that feels like a little bit of a milestone. I decided to go for a little walk today. Gonna do a 5-er. So, walking down towards the usual Cedar River Trail. Gonna walk to the bridge closure and back. Explore a little dirt path on the way back. That's gonna be a shortcut if I can make it up. It looks kind of steep, but hey, what the heck. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. It's gonna be a warm one today. Today, Tuesday and Wednesday are supposed to be quite warm. And Monday is supposed to be just downright hot. So we'll see what happens as far as staying cool goes. Definitely the strategy is going to be to get these walks out early. Try and keep the comfort level down. Or up. I guess you keep the comfort level up. Yeah, not bad right now. I think started about 60 degrees, which is 16 Celsius. And now it is 64, which is also 16 degrees Celsius, according to my watch at least. So, I don't know. Celsius. Catch the flavor. Yeah, looks like another beautiful Sunday coming at us. Definitely some action on the trail, which always makes, talking to a camera, in this case a camera on a stick, not the least bit embarrassing whatsoever. But hey, lean into who you are. That's my advice for the day. Yeah, so this will be about a 90-minute walk, or thereabouts, assuming, there's no bear on the trail or anything, which would be a shock. But then again, those deer the other day were kind of weird too, so who knows. After that, gonna get a little breakfast going, and then get ready for the Mariners game. They play at 11 this morning. Third game in Houston. They were definitely outmanned, outclassed, outskilled, outplayed, outgunned. The first two games. Don't expect anything different today. So we'll see what we got going on. Gonna be a very long, short season. You know what I mean? But that's fine. It's all, part of the rebuild. So, if they happen to lay another egg this year, just gets them closer to what's coming next, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna start on a sports rant here. Oh, what the heck? It's my vlog. Yeah, you follow a team because you identify with the city or you like the colors or whatever, but, if the only reason you like a team is because they win, then, I don't know. You find your own joy out there, but that seems to be a little hollow. It'd be very easy to chase the perennial favorites every year and claim them as my team, but I firmly believe if the Mariners ever win the World Series, that will be a very sweet moment. The Seahawks, through most of my life, have been pretty terrible. They've been very successful the last 10 years, won a Super Bowl in there. When they did, boy, that was pretty darn emotional. That felt wonderful, it's vicarious and all that, but it's also community. And being able to share it with family was good too. But, that's the kind of emotional investment that you pour into a team. And when they pull it all together, you feel like you won something. And, I really think it's difficult to just slap on a Yankees cap or a Dodgers hat or whatever and get that same sense of I don't know, triumph if they happen to win. Whatever. Rant over. Back to the good stuff. It's I got a phone call. Looks like the wifey. One moment. Alrighty. Yeah. Anyway, kind of lost my train of thought there. Had a little phone call with Christine, but weather's beautiful. Getting the walks in early seems like the way to go. Boy, this lighting looks pretty sweet. And that looks less sweet. Oh, whatever. And I want to make this week count. Get a couple good long walks, or a long walk and a hike in there, along with some runs in the running days. My knees felt a little wonky. Very faint whisper, but the kind of thing where I figured taking a couple days off would possibly lead to uninterrupted continuation, if that even makes sense. Yeah, little ounce of prevention kind of action. Hey, this is about the spot where those deer were a couple days ago. So, on request of Niall, I'm going to see where this trail goes. I don't think I can get back very far, but let's find out. Flipping the camera now. And, yeah, there we go. Alright. I've been back to this little ledge before. I can probably make it back up that. Huh. Alright. Ooh, I think there's somebody back there. I'm not sure if you can see behind the log, but yeah, I'm gonna explore this. But I think I'm gonna do it a little later in the day. If we have any urban park campers, I'll give them a chance to move on, because it's still 8 in the morning. But a pretty good spot. I mean, beautiful area for sure. That said, I am gonna try and scramble up the hill at the end of the trail here, because I always wondered how steep it was. Looks pretty steep. We'll see. But yeah, that kind of bodes into what I was talking about. Flows. A couple long walks. Definitely want to get one good hike in there. Maybe 2, who knows? And then run on the opposite days. Tuesday, wild card. I mean, that's Christine's day off, and I doubt she's going to want to go for a hike or a run, especially with the heat being what it is. But whatever, dealer's choice. If she wants to do anything adventurous, I'm in. If she wants to just do a little half-hour walk around the neighborhood, hey, that's cool. I can always do a second loop. Yeah, so we shall see. We shall see. Hey, before I forget, pick from the past. This is 2015. So, Bram was in town, and we met up in Seattle for some Chinese food. I think we met at the Top Pot by the ferry terminal. We were living in Linwood at the time. We just moved up there, and yeah, he took the ferry over from Bremerton, and probably we grabbed a coffee or a donut or whatever, and then kind of wandered around the International District. Remember, we got some grub at a Chinese restaurant, passed by the UPS Waterfall Park, which, as I recall, had a lot of flies and smelled a lot like pee. Did you know UPS started in Seattle? What else? I don't know if we went to a Mariners game or not. I see a photo from the game, but I may have stole that offline, so that's weird. I think if we had gone to a game, probably would have had some pictures at the ballpark. But I don't, so I'm going to assume we didn't. What are you going to do? Hey, here we go. Let's see what this trail looks like, where it goes, if I can even make it up. Lighting's probably terrible. Sounds probably awful, well, with the freeway overpass I'm going under, but here we go. Can of White Claw, always a sign of a good time, I guess. What is White Claw? Is that beer? Is that wine? Is that like malt liquor or a Four Loko thing? I don't really care. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Thorns on my cap and shirt. Burn it. Burn it. That is a shortcut. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Neat. A little steep, a little overgrown. Not bad. See you at the top. Hey, we are back up top. Yeah, that trail, a little steep, a little overgrown. Hopefully I didn't get any spiders on me. But probably could have cut a good third of a mile or so off the walk. So what should have been 5.5, 5.7 or whatever, probably will be more like 4.9. That doesn't add up to a third of a mile. Whatever. It saved me a little bit of time, and it's cool. I hope some of the footage came out. Walk felt a little scattered. Probably going to cut some of that. So if you want to see my crazy rant about face masks, feel free to subscribe to the Farb Henderson Deleted Scenes YouTube channel. But all that said, I'm starting to warm up. Check the temperature here. It is, well, 63 is not all that warm. 65, look at that. Okay, I'm a wuss. Well, whatever. Yeah, it's going to be warm, so I'm going to get cleaned up, make sure the air conditioner is ready to go for the next several days, and tune into the Mariners game. Let's hope the boys put on a better show today. Probably won't see you again until tomorrow. So with that in mind, have a great day, folks. See you then.